Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Strategic Sundays with Coach Sherea, helping you win the week, master your productivity, achieve your goals, and pursue your passions. So, we are just going to get right into it. If you are watching the replay usually stays up about 30 days. So, you can always make a comment and then I'll reply to your comment if you have questions, if you're not watching me live. So, are you tired of feeling overwhelmed and unprepared? And so that's what this session is for, is to help you. I don't know why I cannot see my slides properly. Let me try something else. All right, there we go. So I'm Coach Sheréa VéJauan. I help individuals achieve their goals through the power of goal setting. I do that through my 30-day goal mastery challenge, which starts over every month on the 1st, and then our exclusive one-year goal success plan. So I'm a published author of over 13 books. I'm the founder of the Goal Setters Club, which is a coaching organization that specializes in goal exploration, plan implementation, and purpose attainment. So helping you set your goals, helping you get a plan to reach your goals, and helping you get closer to your purpose, your potential. I'm a certified coach with the John C. Maxwell team, and a mom of 3 adult children, wife of 32 years, and grandma in the month of July. So safe to say you're in the right place. I have a lot of experience in helping you achieve your goals. So we want to help you get the most out of your week by planning. We want to help you stay on task with the goals that you set for yourself, to schedule your priorities rather than your prioritizing your schedule. But sometimes we prioritize our schedule. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do this. But here's where you take control of your schedule, so you'll have time to do the things that bring you closer to your goals. And the slides ain't sliding today. All right. And again, the ultimate goal is to help you reclaim your time so you can show up better in the world and have more time to focus on what matters, which is you, your life, your passions, your purpose, your goals. But if you don't have time, your goals are going to be less. So before we begin, you want to make sure you have your materials, your downloads, have your goals journal with you, your pen. If you need to light your candles, if you need water, I have my water, I have my coffee. You want to block out about 30 to 45 minutes here with me on this live. And you want to set aside maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours after the session to go deeper into your planning for your meal planning, your calendars, your birthdays, and things like that. We're going to go over it, and then you're going to actually plan your week yourself. And again, if you're live and you have questions, go ahead and ask me those questions. All right, so let's go. Let's get ready. The slides do not want to let me be great this morning, so we're going to keep fighting them. Repetition is the key to forming new habits. So each week, if you're here with me, you'll notice that we'll repeat the same information. Every week, I add a few updates, but essentially we follow the same process, the same plan, the same. I'll add a couple of things, like I said. So if you do not have we are using the daily planner. You can get a digital download. It's only like $9.99. It's under $10. Go ahead and download that. That gives you a copy. That gives you the planner, and it also gives you an electronic copy of the goals journal. Yes, we are in July. It's almost August, but it's not too late to reach your goals. So go ahead and download that. Now, I think I have another slide. Hold on. Yeah, so when you download it, you can print it out. Like I printed mine out, and then I have it in a 3-ring binder. And because I separate mine into little categories. I'm still paper. I know I'm killing trees. I still like paper, but I also upload it into my Good Notes, and I also have my calendar electronic. So I have a physical calendar because I need to physically see it and write it down, but then I also upload it to my electronic calendar. All right. So in your planner, you have a space to put your priorities, your top 3 priorities for the day. You have a place to put your number one goal for that day. You have a place to put this week's goals when it starts on Monday, your week's priority, your personal to-do list, and your habit tracker. So if you're trying to create habits for the week, you have all this space to put in your planner. So the planner was designed to help you reach your goals and plan your days. All right, so I like to start with reflection. So follow effective action with quiet reflection. From quiet reflection will come even more effective action. And so some of you also get my Sunday reflection. So every Sunday I sit down, I write out um, my experience from the previous week, what I could do better, what I experienced, what I learned, what kind of week I had, what kind of week I want to have going forward. And so I believe reflection, we learn things, we are slowly becoming not new people, but we're currently growing. And so you want to sit down and have a moment to reflect on who you are now, who you are this week, what you believe this week, what things have changed before you move on to a new week. And so I call it reflect to expect. And so you want to reflect on the week and decide what you expect for the upcoming week. And you do that by lessons learned. Um, so it's a really good exercise. It takes some time to, I won't say perfect, but it was new for me to sit down, think about last week, because last week is over. If last week is over, you really don't want to spend a whole hour thinking about last week because you're trying to move forward. But it's easier to move forward if you spend some time reflecting on the previous week and see what you can change, what you can add, what you can change up a little bit. So here's my process. I do my work and family schedule first because that seems to be more static. And then I do my personal schedule, my flexible, and then I do adjustments, changes. So I start with, so if you have a 9 to 5 job and you know you have to be there from 9 to 5 or whatever that time is, then I would punch that into my calendar first. Second, if you have kids, if you have grandkids, or if you have plays, recitals, PTA meetings, things that you know that's important for your family, I would put those in second. If you prioritize your family, and so I would put that in first, and then I go to my personal schedule. What do I have on my personal schedule? My personal church schedule, my school schedule, my birthday anniversaries, my friends' birthdays and anniversaries, any special events. I'm a part of a lot of mentorship programs, a lot of accountability calls. I don't make all calls, but there are some accountability groups that I do make. And so I put those in second. Then I put in my routines. I put in my workout schedule. Last, any adjustments. There was a time I was coaching in the morning for 12 weeks at 6 a.m. Now I'm not doing that, and I adjusted that 6 a.m. time to do something else. There was a time when I was doing my Monday meetups out here in Rancho Cucamonga, and then it changed to Tuesdays. And so now you want to see or if you added something. So we're going to ministry school in August. And so I need to add that to my calendar. And that's a year program. I'm going to be going back to school in January. That's probably a couple years of program. So then I'll be adjusting those schedules. Okay. So this is how I do mine. And then Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays is usually for my business, and Sundays is usually for church and family. And then you want to punch in events, holidays, special events, fun days, things like that. If you're a part of our 1 year success program, go ahead and put in our upcoming events. We have our virtual goal prep party on August 5th. We have a Goal Slayers meetup here August 13th out here in Rancho Cucamonga. We have our Empower Hour book club. So you want to punch all those in into your calendar to make sure that you don't miss those events. Time blocking. Time blocking allows you to intentionally schedule your most important tasks. It prevents you from filling up your days reactively. And so, if you are not used to time blocking, I use time blocking. So my sleep, I start with sleep. So I get between. I know I've gotten into many discussions with people. This me, yeah, you can do how you want. I try to get at least 6 hours. The goal is 8, and I probably get 8. But the goal is 6. The goal is 6 to 8, and to get 6 hours of good sleep. So my sleep schedule is from 9:30 to 3:30 because I get up at 3:30 a.m. Or if I go to bed at 10, then I get up at 4 a.m. If I get up at 4 a.m., I'm kind of behind because I have a whole list of things I need to do. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. Okay. And then my morning routine takes about 70 minutes. And then I have an accountability call from 4:40 to 6:15. And so I start that call inside the house and I finish that call inside the car. So I have my work time, my drive time. Now, by the time I get home, it's about 3:45. Sometimes I'm go to the store. Sometimes I'm getting gas. Sometimes I'm making a trip to my post office. So I would say, or sometimes my husband and I may want to stop for coffee or stop and have something together, a snack or something. I'm not sure. But I'm usually home by 5. So usually 5 to 9:30 before I go to bed is my block time. So from 5 to 9:30, I'm making dinner. I'm taking calls. So like all next week, I have an accountability call from Monday through Friday, and that is actually 4 to 5. And so I'll be taking that call in the car, and then I'll be completing the call at home. And so from 5 to 9:30, that's when I block out I'm checking my emails, I'm taking calls, I'm on accountability calls, I'm working out. So whatever I need to do for myself, I do that between 5 and 9:30. Saturdays, I use for my coaching calls, my business. I spend all day, usually from 3:30 in the morning all the way until evening. And then Sundays, family and Jesus. So Sundays, besides this call, is our church time, is our family time, is our dinner time. It's the time when we invite our friends and family over to eat with us and things like that. And then consolidate. So you can figure out during your time blocking what you can consolidate. So say like my work time, drive time. If I'm driving for an hour, that's the time you can listen to your audiobooks. If you are exercising, maybe you can listen to your audiobooks, or maybe you're listening to, you can figure out how to consolidate 2 things at a time. So that's my time blocking. And then monthly budget. So you want to have your monthly budget. It may differ from month to month. You might have different bills that you have in August that you don't have in July. So say like my birthday's in August, I may have some different expenses that occur during that month, places I want to go, things I want to do. Maybe I want to get my hair done or something like that. So you want to review your monthly bills. You want to see what's due this week. So because we're doing win the week, you want to have your monthly bills, but then you want to see what's coming out next week because that auto pay gets you straight for a minute. So you want to review your automatic payments. And then you want to add in any special holidays, birthdays, events that's happening this week. Meal planning. That is what I'm finishing up today. We bought most of our stuff yesterday. And so meal planning, depending on your lifestyle, depending on how many people live in your house, depending on what your responsibility is with meal planning, this could really affect your week. And so the benefits of meal planning is portion control, allergy management. I have allergies. I'm allergic to tree nuts. And so when I'm planning my meals and I'm making my meals myself, then I know what ingredients I'm putting in instead of last minute if I'm trying to go eat out somewhere and I got to check the labels and what do you have, and so you can manage your allergies. You can eat healthier. You can reduce food waste. You can save time, eliminate stress. I like to make my menus and put them on the refrigerator so everybody knows like what we're having. Um, if you're able to, and then the disadvantages of not planning is impulse purchases, increased consumption. Sometimes you can eat more if you don't plan ahead. Higher food costs. You probably can make a hamburger at home. A little, we got hamburgers at home. You probably can make it cheaper at home than you do outside. Coffee is cheaper to make at home than to go buy a $7 coffee. Um, you have to rely on unhealthy snacks. There are times when I've been hungry and maybe I forgot my lunch or my meal, and now I'm spending $4 on a bag of chips. That's not healthy. I overspend, and then it could impact your fitness goals. So my four-step method for meal planning, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to skip a couple of these slides. But my four-step method for meal planning is reviewing my calendar, seeing what's coming up this week. Am I even going to be home? If I'm going to be home on Wednesday, or if I'm going to be out on Wednesday, or if I'm coming home late on Wednesday, then I want to adjust my meals based on that. Maybe I'm doing a crock pot situation. Maybe I'm eating out. Maybe I'm bringing food home. So I'll review my calendar. I check my inventory. What do I have already in the pantry? Do I have a lot of pasta? If I have a lot of pasta, then maybe we're having spaghetti next week. Do I have a lot of tomato sauce? Do I have a lot of onions? Do I have a lot of chicken or shrimp? So maybe I'm going to make gumbo. So I kind of look at my inventory, see what I have first, and then I start preparing my shopping list. And after my shopping list, I finalize my menu and then I go shopping. So that's my method. Yeah, and checking your work schedule if you have late nights, early mornings, when quick meals are needed, noting social events, reviewing your family activities, consider appointments, doctor's appointments, commitments. So once you look at your calendar, um, I always make my meal plan after that. And again, my inventory, I check the pantry for ingredients I already have. I scan the freezer for what I already have. I look for items that are expired. Sometimes you look at something and go, oh, yeah, I have that. And then you go look at it again, oh, it's expired. Now you miss that whole opportunity. So you want to look for missing ingredients. You want to look for things that are expired. You want to check your refrigerator for perishables. Um, that will help you also make your menu. And some inspiration. Maybe you don't have time to make a menu. Maybe you don't want to make a menu. Maybe you just, you can do an inspirational menu. You can say, hey, every Monday we're going to have Meatless Monday. I don't know what we're having, but we're not having meat. Every Tuesday we're going to have tacos. I don't know what kind of tacos. Maybe it's going to be shrimp, fish, chicken, turkey. But every Tuesday it's going to be tacos. Wednesday, maybe every Wednesday, it's going to be wellness. Maybe it's a vegan meal. Maybe it's Mediterranean. Maybe it's healthy fruits and snacks. Maybe it's plant based. Thursday, maybe Thursday you're in school and Thursday it's your crackpot day. And fast food Friday. Every Friday, hey, I'm tired. I worked the week. I put in this time. I am going to relax and go get fast food. We're having pizza. Salad Saturday. Maybe there's a day where you just having salad for that week. And then Sunday, see this slide. Oh, I don't have Sunday on here. So Sundays we usually do like a comfort food on Sundays, more like today we're having spaghetti and garlic bread and salad. Sometimes I like to have gumbo or I like to have fried chicken with gravy. So Sundays we kind of have like a little comfort food meal. And there are a lot of planning services. I use emails. There's also like HelloFresh, Blue Apron, Butcher Box, Home Chef, Target. I talked about this before. Target has, they don't have meals, but they have little bags that you can pick up. It has like, if it may be a chili bag, and it'll already have like the rice, it'll have the meat, it'll have the chili sauce, it'll have everything in there. And you just pick it up and you take it home and you cook it. So that's really good. It's in their refrigerated section. And I have a photo there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. I could blow it up. Yeah, so this one's like beef and black bean chili. And so when you look at that, you can see that they prepare that for you. All right, now goal setting. So the reason why I'm here on Sundays to help you plan your week is so that you have time for your goals. You have time to plan your goals. So for those of you who have your 2024 goals journal, what I do, I tab mine for the month, and then the existing month I'll put up here. So I know like July, we're working on our personal development goals. And so these are the goals that you set for yourself in the beginning of the year. You know, January, when you set those New Year's resolutions, saying, hey, I'm going to lose weight. Hey, I'm going to do this. How are you tracking that? You know, it's July. How's that new year, new you going? And so for this portion, you want to pull out your goals journal. You want to review your vision board. You want to review your routines for the month. You want to stay on track. Right now, we are working on our personal development goals. Let me see. We are working on our personal development goals. So your reading plan for July is, let's see, it is July 21st. We are now creating a visual. So whatever your personal development goals you have for July, you're creating a visual for that. My number one personal development goal is to read 100 books. So that's either Audible, that's Kindle, that's physical reading. My number two personal development goal was to join the John Maxwell Mentorship Program. And so I joined that this month. And so I'm looking forward to additional calls and additional training and learning a little bit more about what I'm licensed to teach. And so I can create a visual of maybe me graduating from mentorship, a visual of me reading 100 books. So whatever personal development goal you chose for yourself, maybe it's going back to school, maybe it's whatever that is for you, you want to create a visual. And then next week, the 23rd to the 27th, you want to create routines. So for me, if my goal is to read 100 books, when am I going to read? You know, if I'm in the car, am I listening to Audible books an hour a day? Am I reading? So I read at least 10 to 30 pages a night physical, and then I listen to audiobooks during the day to make sure I'm completing the books. So you have this reading plan. It's inside of our group. And then setting your routines as a guide. So maybe your number one goal for January was to build your marriage relationship. Okay, so every Monday, you want to take some time and spend with your marriage. Maybe you guys are going to a movie together. Maybe you're having breakfast together. Maybe you're having coffee together. Maybe you're going to counseling together on Monday. So you can call that Marriage Monday. Every Monday, I'm going to work on my marriage. Meatless Monday. Every Monday for 1 year, I'm going to go meatless. You know, every Monday for 1 year, I'm going to work on my money. I'm going to spend an hour budgeting. I'm going to spend an hour with my accountant. I'm going to spend an hour saving. I'm going to spend an hour on this. Maybe you didn't take care of yourself well last year and you said, listen, I'm going to take a break. So every Tuesday, you take a break for an hour and just take care of yourself. So this weekly goal accountability tracker that's in your planner, you want to use that to plan out your week. If you plan on going to the gym, you want to put that in there. This is not a calendar. This is a place that you're going to incorporate your routines. So if I know I'm blocked out 5 to 9:30 for my time, that's going to be my gym time. That's going to be my calls time. So if I have a call from 5 to 6, then my gym time will be 6 to 7. So I can say, okay, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'll be at the gym from 6 to 7. And then Monday through Friday, I have an accountability call, personal development. So now my personal development, I'm going to punch in Monday through Friday. If I'm working on my business, okay, Saturdays, I'm working on my business. Sunday, Celebration Sunday, that's set aside for my family goals. And so you want to balance out your week with the goals that you set for yourself in the beginning of the year. And what are you reading? So based on the goals you set for yourself, what books are you reading? So for me right now, I'm a member of 7 book clubs. We are reading oversubscribed in one club. We're reading Building a Story Brand. In my book club, we're reading The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John C. Maxwell. And I'm personally reading Apple Cider Vinegar because I'm trying to get my energy back. Trying to get the energy back I had a few years ago. And I already feel a difference. In the last 3 days, I've been working on something. So you guys going to see me in a month and be like, hey, Sherea. So these are the books I'm reading. Let me check the chat, see if there's any comments. All right. And then our book club, we have Empower Our Book Club on Amazon. You can go ahead and search that. And then once you finish your calendar, I still put mine in Google. And so Google color codes. And so I could see all the colors. And then I have alerts on my phone. So it'll alert me when I have events coming up. Okay, now after, and this is the system that I use, after I put everything in, after I did my meal planning, after I had my birthdays in, after I scheduled my gym in, now I look and see what can I automate, delegate, consolidate, or eliminate. You know, can I consolidate or eliminate cooking by ordering out? Can I not clean by hiring someone to come in and clean on Saturdays? Can I eliminate that shopping time by getting Instacart or Walmart to come and deliver to my house? So you want to look and see what you can automate, delegate, consolidate, or eliminate to come up with extra time. And this is how you come up, you know, we all have the same 24 hours a day. This is how you gain more hours. All right, so the resources, we have the 2024 Goals Journal. It's not too late to reach your goals. This is available on Amazon. You have your daily planner. And for those of you who have have a business, I have a business marketing calendar for 2024. And that's, so you can download the digital ebook. Go ahead and scan that. All right, and then our 30-day goal mastery challenge. Can I put that all the way? Your 30-day goal challenge, it's a 30-day, it includes videos, includes resources. It also includes a digital copy of the 30-day goal mastery challenge. It also includes your DISC personality indicator. And then if you are interested in being a part of our 1-year goal success program, you can also click the QR code for that. All right, let me, all right, you guys. So thanks for joining me on this Sunday. I hope that you had an opportunity to plan your week. I will see you again next Sunday, same time. Have a good day.